Awareness Crew, which I serve on the executive board as the secretary. I am a member and past president of BPW. I am the state president of St. Bernard of the BPW Louisiana, and I'm a member of the Los Islanos Society. I'm dedicated to District B in St. Bernard Parish, District D in St. Bernard Parish, and I look forward to another 4 years to continue the progress.
Thank you.
My name is Andrew Hunt Jr. I am not from here originally. I'm a Cajun boy from Lafayette. I kind of lost the accent for, I've been here about 7 years. And I came here after the storm. When you seen a bird in the sky, you got excited because there was something alive. I've never been here before. I know we've come a long way. I am a builder by trade. My dad and I, he's over there, and also my lovely wife. You should go shake her hand after the debate. She would love that. And we started putting houses together, and we fell in love with the place. And since then, I've had two kids, Abby and Drew, and they're going to Joe Davies. And now we run a full-fledged mortgage banking operation that we're in 9 states that started right here in Chalmette. And we are growing every day. And I want to take my talents to the district. I feel a burden to help out. I'm not here to say who's done a bad job. I'm here to say that I feel I can do a better job, and I'm looking forward to earn your vote.
All right, Mr. Hunt, the first question goes to you. St. Bernard Parish tax base is heavily dependent on a large number of industrial businesses. Given that the parish has parcels of land designated for industrial use, what would you propose to do to develop positive relationships between parish government and industry to attract, retain, and grow these industrial businesses?
Well, if we're talking industrial, I'm hoping that we have some questions here about the port, because I've been out knocking on doors, and every one of our constituents has been asking about the port. And I said, you know what, we're looking into it. I know it's going to have a major quality of life issue. That's my opinion. And there's only so much land in St. Bernard Parish. Right now, if you're talking industrial, yes, we have quite a bit of land. There's only so much to go around. So do we just pack everybody in? And I propose that industrial is good, jobs are good, but at the same time, we're a small parish. We only have so much that we can do as far as expansion. So maybe more industrial growth is not the answer. Maybe it's attracting service type businesses because of our proximity to everywhere. We can get in the quarters from Chalmette in 10, 15 minutes. Maybe we should be going after that, and that's what I think. Now, as far as retail is concerned, we're going to have to get the demographics going on that, because, last debate, I remember they asked, what big box store would you want? You know what, if we don't have the demographics, if we're not constantly involved in attracting productive citizens to come join this jewel that we call the parish, then retail is never going to grow, and we're never going to get businesses to come fill the vacancies. And that's what my candidacy is about. I want to attract these businesses that make sense for our parish, but at the same time, not totally give up on our quality of life.
Thank you. Ms. Alcon.
The industry in here in St. Bernard is what gives the biggest bang for the buck for our employees. They are the highest paid employees, and it is a good thing, but we can't be totally industrial. We do have to bring in the other elements, such as the film industry, which is spending in leaps and bounds in St. Bernard Parish right now. We have tourism. We have our fishing industries. We have other places. With our fishing industries, we could bring in plants that would package the seafood, sell the seafood, distribute it. We have filming. They need more sound stages and everything. And so all of these things are also build, but not make our parish totally industrial, because I don't think totally industrial is a great move for our parish. We're small, and we need to be able to have a quality of life, and I don't think all industry creates a better quality of life for our residents.
Ms. Alcon, the next question. Neighboring parishes are already offering recycling programs to their residents. Do you think it would benefit St. Bernard to offer a recycling option for residential and or commercial waste? And how would you implement this option if so?
We do have a form of recycling. People can bring their recycling to our dump plants in Parish Road and in St. Bernard, and they can use those. We've checked into pricing, and it seems to be an astronomical cost for us to do recycling. However, we never stop looking, and we always keep trying to find a new way that will make things better for our planet and for our parish.
Great, Mr. Hunt.
Well, when it comes to recycling, I don't know if I mentioned to y'all this, but I'm actually qualified to sit for the CPA exam. I never did go and get my license, even though I do have a bachelor's degree in accounting, because I had to take a pay cut, and I just didn't want to do it at the time. You have to go work for somebody. With that being said, recycling is great. Listen, I'm a steward of the environment. We have some of the best oysteries, minus whenever they're dumping fresh water into and ruining everything, but we have some of the best areas when it comes to our environment. But again, the accountant in me says, I want to see if it makes sense as far as cost. Okay, we're a very small parish, and if it makes sense, then I'm all for it. If you're really passionate about recycling, there are places where you can gather your stuff and also drop them off to make sure that you're, living what you'd like to do. But it's all about a cost thing. I think it's a great idea, but it all comes down to the mighty dollar.
Mr. Hunt, in District D, there are empty businesses among some of the parish's most prominent corridors and neighborhoods. How can you target commercial growth that provides more family-friendly amenities in your district? And what kind of amenities do you think are most needed?
All right, now, when it comes to amenities, it all depends on listen, I'm going to give you a secret. I'm a free market capitalist, okay? I am all about unadulterated capitalism. People out there can go and make something happen and experience the American dream. The market is going to dictate what we can and can't do. Now, people like me, okay, and Miss Wanda, can come in and also spur that and help it grow even more. As far as what we need people like me. Number one, I sell the merits of St. Bernard 24/7. I love this parish. You hear me? I love this. I could live anywhere. I want to live here. This is where I want to raise my family. So, when it comes to that, every day, I'm always, especially my district, guys, we have Joe Davies. My kids can read in kindergarten. I couldn't read in kindergarten. I love everything that is. So it's all about spreading the word and getting the productive citizens that we want to come in here and make our community better. Every day, we're doing that by providing them mortgages and all the different programs that we have. So if we get the productive citizens here that we want to come in, okay, and give and make everything come up, those businesses will come back. So that is what we need to focus on. But in the meantime, it takes a representative that has a business mind to be able to talk to these people and be able to tell them, hey guys, here's what we can do for you. Here's why we are a great choice to come to District D or just St. Bernard Parish and join in on what we have going on.
Ms. Alcon?
In District D, in the past 4 years, we've gotten the Tractor Supply, the Walmart, the OTB, a Taco Bell. There's going to be a new school built next to the Tractor Supply, and a new business, an old business is relocating in the old Winn-Dixie building. So we do have some economic development happening. Is it enough? No. I sit on the Economic Development Board. I represent the council on the Economic Development Board, and every month we have meetings and we're discussing what's the new possibilities. Andrew Jacquet works very hard trying to bring in businesses. It's not easy. People don't have to drive through St. Bernard to get anywhere, so they have to know that whatever business is brought here will be supported by the residents. So we need to bring in more residents, and I feel certain that once this new census goes through, and they find that we have more residents, we will be able to entice more people to come to our area and open more businesses. Not just big business, but small business. And like I said, the filming industry is booming. That is a big boom to us. Tourism. Look at all the events we have, what we can do with tourism. We have the Islanos, we have the Battle of New Orleans. We have so many things that can bring economic development to this parish. We don't just need to bring in big business. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Alcon will stay with you for your closing statement, 60 seconds.
4 years ago, when I was elected to be the councilman for District D, the residents told me they wanted to see their council members. They wanted us to be visible. I have been a full-time council member to this district. I've spoken at Kiwanis meetings. I have spoken at Literacy Day week in schools. I've answered phone calls. I have held town hall meetings, and I've attended every event in St. Bernard Parish that is possible for me to attend. I've helped raise more than $5,000 for our recreational parks, and I've secured a grant just recently for over $300,000 to put a new park in District D, which will be going on Paul Drive. As a matter of fact, we have groundbreaking tomorrow. I have spent the last 4 years trying to be visible and help the people of District D, and I will continue to do that. We've accomplished a lot, we have more to do, but all together, we all working together, and I ask you to re-elect me, Wanda Alcon, number 71, on Election Day. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Mr. Hunt.
Again, my name is Andrew Hunt Jr. I'm running for Councilman District D, and it's not because I need a job. It's because I want to give back to the parish that has done so much for my family and I. And I know that if I'm able to earn your vote, I will represent you, and things will happen. So, if you have not met me yet, I would love to meet you and shake your hand. And just please, when I knock on your door, don't just answer, because I want to talk to you, okay? Thank you.
Let's thank the candidates for Council District D.
Nice to meet you, man.